I didn't know you went through all that.
Well, son, you were young, and I didn't want you to know. But you know what? Through God's mercy, if it wasn't for our landlord, and it wasn't for God, we wouldn't be where we are today. So, I have something here. The landlord gave this to me a long time ago.
Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Pay it forward. Hey, what's up, man? This Jordan. I need you to bring Clyde's stuff back. Yeah, I know. I'll pay you money. Just bring your stuff back.
Grandpa, look,
Huh? What's going on?
it's our stuff.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Nothing
Oh.
personal, just business.
Check this out, Clyde, man. I'm gonna give you some more time, all right?
Thank you.
I hope you forgive me, man, and realize it was just business, nothing personal.
Yes, yes. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, thank you, Lord.
I also want to give you something.
Uh-huh. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Pay it forward. You know, Mr. Smith, I wrote this. I wrote this and I gave it to a lady years ago. Judy? Is that you, Judy?
Mr. Clyde?
What? Y'all two know each other?
Yes.
He's the landlord. He was the landlord for us a long time ago.
What?
Yes. Wow. It's been a long time.
Well, you know what? I think I might have a job for you because you have landlord experience. But I know you got your cane and everything. Hope you can get around pretty good because I need somebody to get around pretty good.
Yes.
Think you can do that?
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
All right.
And I'll catch up with the rent and everything, Mr. Smith. I promise you that.
Okay. You think you can evict some people if I need some people evicted?
Absolutely. I guess I can do that too.
Honey, are you hungry? Yes, ma'am. Would you like to go out to dinner with us? Grandpa, can we?
You know what? It's funny how the good Lord works. Today is Nikki's birthday.
Happy birthday!
Yes.
Hey! So old are you?
Yes.
Whoa.
This would be perfect for her.
Okay.
Thank you so
Going
much.
out to dinner.
Yes, thank you.
Is greater far than tongue or pen can ever tell. It goes beyond the highest star and reaches to
Give it a little more time. Will you spare it just a little longer? Give it one more year. Let me tell you about it. Let me put all the ingredients in the fertilizer and see if I can't get this thing to grow. And that's the love of God. He could have put us all. I'm going to speak for myself. If he wanted to, I was listening to different ones testify when they got saved, when they were young and all that. I told my wife, I said, if only I got saved and stayed saved when I was 16 years old. 16! 1970. Lord, dealing with my heart. And I said, nah, with the love of God. He said, I saw you. I saw you. And Mercy said, no, I'm not going to let you go. I'm going to give you a chance. Thank God for the skit tonight. Amen. There's so many lessons to be learned. So many things that can be done to help one another. Appreciate all those participating and the time that was given. Some seem kind of funny. You know, eating somebody's cupcakes. And then said, yuck. Hold on, man. The love of God. Mercy better say no. I told one of the brothers, I said, you know, they got a movie company out called Two Men in a Truck. And brother, Mr. Clyde, he had two thugs in the truck. The guys are rough, man. Took my man's cane and everything. But I'm thankful how God can take our lives and work it out according to His plan. Yeah. Time and time again. And when it looks hopeless sometimes, don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. Let's keep our eyes steadfast on Christ. Thank God for Sister Cindy. She wanted to do this. I was telling my daughter back there about it. And when she got down to the line where realized that Jordan were having mercy on Clyde and Nick, she said, that's the same person. And her eyes started to tear up. You know, how many times has God had mercy on us? I mean, a lot of time when we came down to the end. I remember when the children were small, Scott, Bruce, and Leslie. We didn't have any food. Oh, love of God. Mm-hmm. So now, that I have opportunity to pass it on, is that what it said? Do unto others as you'd have them do unto you? Pass it on. Saints, let's pass it on. We got some folks in the community that need our help. I know we're small in number, but we can help. Oh, yes, we can. We can help. You may not be able to speak their language, but you can speak their language by how you love them. That's right. And show them that. They really, really, really appreciate it. And they're being attacked. I'm not going to go all into the details. The devil wants to stop. But some are courageous enough to keep right on coming. In the line of fire, so to speak. But God still bless them. So thank God for the skit. Thank God for all those who participated. Thank God for the songs, the music, for the key. He's back there somewhere, isn't he? The singers. Amen. Mm-hmm. We're smaller than we need encouragement. That's right. And I was just sitting back there just listening to it and observing it. And I was thinking how many times God has had mercy on me. And I appreciate it so much. But I'm grateful that we still have a Church of God here in Springfield. Because the devil has tried his best to destroy this. And he hasn't been able to do it. And saints, we need to stay on our face before God. Oh, love of God, we need a pastor. Everybody